So I got a question that I don't think has ever been asked on anything you've recorded.
Okay, ask it.
It's a dumb question.
I don't care, that's the point.
What do you have your degree in?
Oh, that's a great question.
Darkness with the leaves, you might just hear on the breeze. Trying to cool to me inside the raises from the sun. Time has just become as when it's born and war is one.
Buddy brought his own camera to my show.
No, this is not mine.
The audacity.
This is Michael's camera, but not.
It is Michael's.
This is Michael's, but not my computer.
Like this bit?
Well, I'm gonna recording Jake, so now we know what it looks like when he's running with the camera.
Absolutely. Jake's not gonna run. Actually, you know what? I just made a rule. I want you to follow us with that camera.
You're gonna run and follow us.
The entire mile.
There's not gonna be another option.
This is it.
Listen, and then we're gonna take off on you.
Yeah, and you're buying your own food.
Can you see through though? Can I see your eyes?
No.
Good. Same here, bro.
But those are actually polarized. I don't think mine are polarized.
Are they? I honestly, it doesn't matter.
Twin is just another me for real.
For real. I don't got my Solomons. I kind of feel like I got no street cred now.
Stevan.
I am rocking Alex's A6. Still good. They're not those.
Yeah.
Alex is like a size bigger, or half a size bigger, but he's got like wide feet. I don't know. They feel perfect. Yeah.
Alex, he runs a lot actually. He runs.
Yeah, these feel stretched out.
Alex runs?
He runs
He
pretty
does
much
like
every day,
he does like treadmill, or he'll do like loops.
It's not like it's like sprint. He like sprints.
He does like.
That's so Iowa.
Dude, it is so Iowa.
After I graduated high school, he had me and Jason run over in Munster. There's like this I think it's like a waist hill, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He made us do like 25 sprints up and down those things.
Isn't
it was
that
like a lot.
Centennial
Park.
Yeah.
All right, hey, we'll be back in like 10 minutes.
All right.
Roll that, Mikey.
Quick little mile.
Dude, running with the runner himself.
When's the last time you ran?
I'm already hurting.
Are you? Was it a tough workout today?
It was, no, it wasn't. It's more like technical work with Paul. But Paul gives me such a good look a lot of times, so it ends up always being harder than I want it to be.
Right.
And always taking in a lot, you know what I mean?
Right. And you're still learning, and
yeah.
I'm kind of the most curious about your dad's involvement right now, because growing up, your dad kind of, he studied the sport. He is right now, actually. He intensively studied wrestling to the point where he became kind of an expert. But he's done that over, a couple decades. You're starting fresh here. I'm sure he kind of has the same obsessive mindset for your training for MMA right now. What's that been like, kind of growing with him?
Good question. I think with him, he's gonna obviously work very smart, and it's kind of working through from picking from a lot of other high-level fighters and coaches, and learning how to build my own style around what I do great already. So I think that's kind of like a huge upside. The other thing that we guys got to figure out is just how we're gonna adapt that, and because there's still obviously a lot of experimental stuff,
right?
But also needed to learn things that are basics and things that are just that you need.
Absolutely.
And so that comes with the practice. I'm going up to Valley Flow and doing training three times a week up there, going to jiu-jitsu twice a week, wrestling 3 times a week, and then doing this. So it's putting in the time in those other areas. I'm naturally improving those things as I go through workouts, but then it's not just going through the motions. And that's what today, when you came into practice, it's more of how do we advance and improve and try to make gains every time.
I feel like every elite combat athlete, regardless MMA, wrestling, whatever, they all kind of have a couple key things.
And it's a team,
Yeah, they have a couple key things in their life that are needed for them to excel. What are some key things that you think you have?
I think team is a big one. I feel like having that team with my dad, with Paul, with you, with Jake, and then also just having other sparring partners, being able to travel. I think also having being wrestling for Serbia also helped, because I was able to travel a lot for wrestling and be able to do things.
You wrestle against
that experience,
you wrestle against other people that the United States team wouldn't.
Yeah, I get that international
see.
experience, traveling to crazy places around the world and getting experience in different ways. I think for me, it's never that factor of feeling unprepared.
Right.
I think having that team and having that in place always makes me feel extremely prepared, and that the intention's always to make me improve every day. I'm getting a call from DL Training Systems right
Is that
now.
DL?
Our strength coach.
Dylan Lemery, goated strength coach out of Spokane, Washington.
Yeah, Hey, you're speaking to me, Slater. I'm on a run and a video with Slater here.
What up, DL?
How far are you guys running?
We're only doing a mile. We both worked out already. This is just for my show.
Oh, don't do that, dude. Man, make us go like 12.
12? I don't even know if I can do 12 today, man. I'm cooked after my tempo.
Yeah. Okay, get after it. I'll talk to you boys soon. Have fun.
All right, see ya.
See you, buddy. Dylan Lemery, the fucking man.
He is.
Love that guy to death.
Dylan also helped a lot in my journey to getting my world championship, just doing the right strength and conditioning programs, keeping my weight in a good order, just doing the right things that were kind of built around my wrestling, and not being just a, that classic strength and conditioning coach that's just trying to push you.
He's technical, he's scientific, he's preventative, you're right.
Yeah, but he's progressively with modern science and modern just with data, and that's really important.
Very smart. And that's a guy who trains active UFC fighters, former UFC fighters.
Yep.
That's kind of his niche, right?
Yeah, so now I'm really excited. He's excited too for me, so.
Yeah, I can only imagine, man. If I was him and I got that call like, hey man, I want to be a UFC champion, I would just be ecstatic, man.
Yep.
Just finish up a mile. We're gonna shower up because we both had tough workouts today.
We did.
We're both a little stinky, but
Got that region stank on it.
the region rat stank.
Cause I could do anything I want, it's for me to decide. Bring you up to speed, take the wheel, let you drive. It's alright on a dark road, let the fire in us be the light. Day and night, yeah, we only seem to.
I mean, I don't even gotta look at this.
All right, we know what we're getting.
I know.
We're just linked like that.
Me and Stevan, we've been here so much that when I walk in, Liz, the owner, she looks at me and like, do you need the usual? And she knows exactly what I want.
Don't worry, guys.
How you doing?
All right, so about you guys?
Good.
You're doing well. You know what we want. He wants the same thing we want.
Yeah, get 3 of them. So I got a question that I don't think has ever been asked on anything you've recorded.
Okay, ask it.
It's a dumb question.
I don't care, that's the point.
What do you have your degree in?
Oh, that's a great question. So my bachelor's degree is in sociology, actually.
No way.
My master's is in sports management.
Okay.
So-
Stevan went to college for like 7 years.
I did. I went to school at Michigan from 2015 until graduated in 2022.
Yeah.
With my master's. My bachelor's, I graduated in 2019.
He also went to Northwestern, so he went to 2 of the most prestigious colleges in the country.
So Northwestern went for a 1 year.
Yeah.
And then after that, we did, and then I transferred, so nothing even counted. So it was
Yeah.
kind of like, what Jake did when you got like the holdback thing, in middle school to high school. It's kind of like that. I kind of did like a holdback from college.
Yeah.
Sort of. I think of it like that.
It's just so funny because like I've never actually asked you, and like I think your degree is like even in your office at your house, and I've just never looked at it.
Yeah, sociology, never gonna need it. But it's interesting. It's good for my social EQ and understanding people around me.
If you weren't a professional athlete, what would you be doing?
I don't even know. If I was something else, I wish I was a professional soccer player.
Yeah.
I was playing footy over in Europe.
But
right
everything's
now.
athlete. There's
No,
no other option.
No. I think for me is like I think if I wasn't an athlete in the first place, I think I probably would have done something with ONAV and doing something more into lifestyle streetwear branding like earlier on. I think because fashion is kind of something I'm really interested in, and also in like the business side of things.
Yeah.
So I think I would have been more on that. I think
For sure.
And like more, I think I never think I've never been born to be a 9-to-5er, you know?
No, for sure.
Never.
Absolutely. I feel the same way.
Yeah, so like that just never would have been me, even with the degrees I got. I always like people are, oh, you got these degrees. I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, maybe it's helping me with like sports management was helping me with like marketing for sports and stuff in my brand. But I don't ever think of it like you need to use that degree to like get a job or something.
sure,
But it's like a
absolutely.
plan D or something like that.
If like worse comes to worse,
You got it.
he's got it.
Yeah. What did you graduate with?
Journalism.
Oh yeah, I knew that. I did that. That's a sick degree.
Yeah,
Well,
it
you had
was
probably
a lot
some
of fun.
dope classes.
Dude, I had a comic book class as like one of my electives.
You told me that.
Yeah, that was super fun.
And your professor was awesome, right?
My professor's so sick. Jeremiah Massengale, shout out to him, man. He's the go. So we're at Greenwich, which is this cafe across the street from RWA, place he trains, the place I coach at. We have this beautiful building across the street now, which is awesome. It has like a mat and a half, has a weight room, cold plunge, 16-person sauna. But when we were growing up, Jake too, when we were in region from like 2010 to however long
going
we
to
were.
Gary.
It was a high school in Gary, Calumet High School, and most of a couple of practices during the week would be in the wrestling room, but like one practice a week would be upstairs on that balcony on these like 3 mats that they never mop. That I'm pretty sure I still have ringworm from to this day.
Dude, what I remember the practices in like the dungeon room when it was summer, how hot.
Oh
it
my
would
God,
get.
it gets so hot.
And it was like I remember I actually pulled my groin the year I won Fargo. Because I did we did tripod goes, and I did the splits in it because it was so sweaty.
So sweaty. So Stevan wrestles for Serbia. So you've kind of, it's a federation that's definitely not as well endowed as some of the other federations like internationally. What have been some of like the crazier places you've had to train at?
I think the one that comes to mind that rings the bell was my trip in Belarus, and we had the European Championships were in Minsk in 2019, and then the training camp was at the Olympic Training Center in Steiky. It's actually where the Soviet Union Olympic Training Center used to be back in the 80s. So,
holy crap.
So Sergey took us with Cliff Keen and Sergey Beloglazov, 6-time world champ,
Goat,
2-time
Olympic
gold medalist. Yeah, like GOAT debate, like top 3 of all time. He's like loved there. He knows like some of the ladies that were working there that were girls because they're like their families lived and worked as like this people that like kept up in the training center. And it's like exactly what you think it was, an old like dilapidated old like former Soviet training center with wood, and it was in the forest, and we were there during summer solstice in June, so the hottest time of the year. Sun set at like 11:30 and got up at 4 a.m. Like it was like, yeah, and then we, the sun was bright out. We got, training was just like so hot. I don't know, it was insane. One of the craziest training experiences. I actually got a fever because I was cutting weight, and it was when I really didn't know what I was doing with water loading. I was drinking so much water with no electrolytes, and it gave me a fever.
Oh my God.
Because I was getting, we were losing so much weight in our workouts, like unintentionally, just being so hot. And I ended up getting like chills and like aches and stuff. And I was like, I don't feel sick other than I just have like a fever and it aches.
Yeah.
And then they were like, yeah, you just need to hydrate again. And so I had to take time to get back.
International wrestling is like it's a grind like none other for the people who are on the team. Just, the traveling, the different time zones. But it's the crazy part of it all is, you see so much prestige on the internet, right? With Pan Ams, Euros, even the World Championships, but they're all held in the weirdest cities possible. I've never traveled to so many like interesting cities until I started traveling for like international wrestling. Yeah, dude.
You're always like, everyone's like, you get to go to somewhere that like you never would not want to like vacation.
You would never, like El Salvador, bro. Like who's going to El Salvador?
What am I doing in Nur-Sultan, Kazakhstan for the World Championships? Literally, that's where my first World Championships were, in Astana or Nur-Sultan. They like have 2 names because the one president's like, we're gonna call it Nur-Sultan after me. Change the name.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
No way. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Change your style to stay around you. Featherweight, I'm
You did the drill today. You brought out the
so I
chocolate.
can demonstrate. Fingerprints are everywhere. I'm locked if they investigate, but it's okay though. Detectives on the payroll. She think I love her. I was blacked out off the J mode. They get a little edge till they get RKO.
Sweet. What's next for you, buddy?
Next for me, I'm just gonna be training. I'm just gonna be doing this MMA stuff right now. Obviously focusing on ONEV as well. But the MMA stuff's gonna be, the goal is just to take the summer to just improve and keep getting better and learning and getting in shape. Just being able to like figure out my system that I want to do to feel I feel like I'm progressing pretty quickly. But it's still something that it's making me super hungry, and I haven't felt that hungry in a long time. So it's a super good thing. So I'm just gonna keep that going.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate
Thanks,
you,
brother. Love you.
Love you, brother.
Let's go.
2007 that I almost moved to Titanville, but Lori changed her mind last second and the plot fulfilled. Butterfly effect, I would have been a child with guilt. Instead I met Steez and the rest is history. Little me.